and welcome to the preamble. Today we're going to have an interview with the Taskers, Tommy T and Mike Multitasker, about their DJing comedic skills. Then we have the awesome roundtable, and then we'll end up again with Raya doing What's Trending. What's Trending. You wanted to do something else? You said something really...
We're going to do Fast Talk like in a future episode,
so
that's going to be part of it. After your...
Oh, yeah. Also, you know, Kurt, right now, Raya, filling in the vacuum, almost like, you know, in the Kremlin, just taking advantage of someone else's whatever. Maybe he was behind it. I don't know. But hey, it's a mercenary world. We have to give you an oath of office. Now, right now, it's going to be a floating co-host. Sometimes you'll be in.
Yeah, fill in.
I was confused because you were I was following your dictum, whatever that means. You said I have to be in every segment, and that since you took the time to write it, I was living it. Now you're saying it's no big deal. You don't have to be in every segment.
It's no big deal.
Then why did you write it with an exclamation point?
No, but I don't want nobody, someone else to do the interview. Anyway, I'm going to be there
a little more clearly. I would have known that, so I wouldn't have to been in. Maybe Kurt. Maybe you knew what you see. Then I had to be with Kurt.
Maybe it's all part of the plan.
Okay, please. I can't hold this and read it at the same time. So this is the that's like our Bible. This is the Breezin with Bierman postcards. Please put your right hand or palm
It's
on
really
it.
not Breezin with Bierman. It's just Adam's postcard.
Okay, that too. Who asked you to talk? Okay, so put your hand on top of it and repeat after me.
Okay.
I, Raya.
I, Raya.
Will strive each day.
Will strive each day.
To affirm my allegiance.
To affirm my allegiance.
And serve the supreme leader.
And what? The supreme leader.
Okay, serve the supreme leader.
Serve the supreme leader.
Master manipulator.
Master manipulator.
Of the media.
Of the media.
Adam Bierman, Breezing with Bierman.
Adam Bierman, Breezing with Bierman.
To reward him.
To reward him.
For the incredible opportunity.
For the incredible opportunity.
He has given me.
He has given me.
Under Jesus Christ our Lord.
Under Jesus Christ our Lord and Allah. Thank you.
Allah.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Did I say that?
Yes. So, did I say who's on the show? I forgot.
Yeah, we did already. So we're gonna have the Taskers brothers coming up, and the roundtable, and what's trending.
And what's trending. And later on, can you explain in 2 minutes or less, what is this fast talk here?
Oh, we're gonna do like maybe in the next episodes, we're gonna launch another segment like Fast Talk with Raya. Basically, just like it's gonna end like all the interviews that we're doing. It's not gonna be a different segment. It's just gonna be part of like when we interview guests. It's just a light way to like end our segments interview.
Oh, so I'm going to go with like fast talk time, and then I'm going to go blah, 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 blah.
No, not really. I'm going to ask certain questions, and our guests will answer.
That's if you're with me, though.
Yes.
It's a fluid situation.
You're going to be the one commenting, so you're going to do all your irreverent humor.
Also, I have another question to ask you. I pay you a lot of money, and I thought you were going to tell a certain person that maybe they can come next month, but then you wrote back to me and said, tell them.
No, because that's like today, Adam.
I know that happened today.
Yeah.
For next month.
And they're expecting to come today.
No, I know, but...
No, I don't want to be mean.
I had no problem. Yes, why wanted you to do it?
Oh, yeah. Like, I didn't know.
Because the wall, I thought.
I did not know that you wanted that. You said Patrick will be here.
I can read the text I said, you get paid the best... Woman, you get paid the big bucks. You tell them, please.
I don't really get paid.
Well, maybe you don't get paid in the psychic currency, but financially, I saw the car you're driving out there.
It's a lease.
It's a lease, okay. Okay, so what else is coming up next month? What else is happening with
We're going to have a local movie theme episode next month. We're going to have Lauren Lepreve, the director and the CEO, president of the Average Superstar.
Films.
Promoting the movie The Dark Military, and the Davises are coming.
Oh, they're going to come, you think?
They're going to come.
Okay.
I think so, because you told them to.
And the Knits, they want to do the Knit, what they've talked about before, the horror film, The Knit, I think is still...
Yeah, I think they're like making it like a longer feature.
Yeah. They did it short, and I think they've gotten the money and everything.
Oh, that's good.
But one thing I want, if anyone wants to come on the show, if you're interested too, I want to get a bit part, and I want to use it so I can get more parts.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, use our power, our leverage.
How about your bromance with Brian? Is he coming next month?
Yeah, why does that, I understand Brian is volatile. I don't know if we're going to have Brian next month, though. I think it's going to have to be the month after. I think it might be easier. It's going to be easier, I think, that way.
Okay, so all exciting things coming up with Breezing with Bierman.
So check us out, Breezing with Bierman, Channel 30 in Princeton, Channel 45 in Central New Jersey, and on the World Wide Web for everyone to see. And we'll be coming back right at you. We're back with Breezing with Bierman. We have back again, I'll call him Mike Multitasker. He's also Toby Teeth. Mike is a comedian, writer, teacher, author of We Whack, and you also, didn't you do Toby, Mike, whatever you are right now, you did a book about growing up in Levittown
Yes.
and stuff, and your
When I was a kid, growing up in Levittown.
and your mother and father were brother and sister, I guess.
Yes.
Anyway, you're a comedian from Levittown, PA. You performed at various clubs in New Jersey, and currently at the 5-Bar Bar, which I've been to, which seems a lot of fun, even though I thought the drinks were a little overpriced, but I'm cheap, in Fairless Hills. He's available for full, I can't even speak this, see it, for full 4-hour shows featuring classic dance music, singing group, comedian for business conventions, conferences, and backyard parties. I got exhausted reading that, and are you really in physical shape to do 4 hours, Toby, Mike?
Not really, but I have other people who work with me,
Oh, okay.
and they do it.
Gotcha. Flunky. I dig it. And now we have TJ Tommy T, also the brother of Toby Teeth, Mike Tasker. He is the dean of Bucks County disc jockey since the 1970s. Probably cost you 2 marriages, but we can get into that if you want. He got to start playing professionally at a mobbed back restaurant bar called the Rustic Inn. He's playing the songs you want to hear, currently featured on youroldiesradio.com. I've been on there. It's a lot of fun. You can hear a lot of things, community-based radio, and has a listening audience around the world. Well, we don't know about that. I get jealous when I even hear that. I guess
All
we
around
do-
the world,
Yeah,
all
I guess-
around the world.
And you actually have people, like you have groupies, which
Oh
I
yeah,
get jealous.
absolutely.
He's also available for full 4-hour shows featuring classic dance music, singing group, comedian for business conventions, conference, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. Now, starting off with you two. You guys could be your own comedy team because I have to, can I be honest?
Sure.
When I get you alone, Toby Teeth, Mike Tasker, you only say negative things, subtly negative things about your brother, with loving, but he's this and that. Then when I talk to you alone, I hear the same thing.
Absolutely.
And then he had some jealousy because he said you were the first son.
I
right?
am the oldest.
The
yes.
oldest, right.
I'm the oldest
And
of
you could
5.
and he said you can do no wrong. And he said that with a pained, exasperated look. So what's going on between you two?
Between both of us, well, like I said, he's 9.5 years younger than me.
The only thing between Tom and myself is air.
Right,
Yeah.
there you go, very much. But I mean,
I taught him everything he knows, but not
Uh-huh.
everything I know.
yeah,
Okay?
where
Put
do
it
you
that way.
Okay.
I was a disc jockey first. I was a singer first. I was everything first, and they all fell in line. Mike was more of a comedian than me.
Why you
have
mean in the playground naturally he was always
Oh no,
cracking
in
it?
the house
In the
with
house,
all
yeah.
the people that come over and stuff like that. Have you ever heard him do Jerry Blavitt?
I don't know who Jerry Blavitt
You haven't? Well, he's a local disc jockey in Philadelphia. He's a legend, really, in Philadelphia.
Maybe I heard their name then in
Yeah.
a voice.
He's John. Do a little Jan Teen. Can't do it.
No, not right now. I need,
What
I
he-
need some music.
He needs some music. Anyway.
But he could do it spot on. It was
Oh yeah,
funny.
yeah. He was, and he would entertain us. He was the youngest of 5, and he would entertain us. And my other brother Charlie is his idol.
Really?
Believe it or not, and vice versa. Charlie idolizes him, he idolizes Charlie.
It's a mutual love fest.
Oh
Admiration
yeah,
Society.
they always try to outdo each other.
In terms of what? Comedy, calisthenics?
Comedy, impressions, music,
Wow.
so on and so forth. And I sit there and I listen because, like I said, well, take for instance when he was 9,
You would then,
I was 18 going on 19
that's
or
a
20.
big difference.
Big
you're,
difference.
You're almost like a father figure.
Right, and that's why I grew up like that because our dad died. He was 36, our dad, and
But
Mike
he couldn't
doesn't.
get a word in edgewise, so he
Well,
decided
Mike doesn't remember him. Mike doesn't remember our father because he was only 2 when my father passed away.
Right. Oh, so you were much older. So
Yeah.
that affected you even more.
Oh
then.
yeah. It did because I was 12.
Wow. Oh, I see. So Mike actually just wasn't haunted by this like you might have been. in a
No,
way.
no.
Right.
My father told him right before he died, listen, He said, whatever you do, my father was like looking like this, I heard, and he says, whatever you do, he said, don't play with your carrot too much or you'll go blind and you'll be hard of hearing. And Tom was standing over here and he goes, Dad, I'm over here.
Absolutely.
Classic Irish Catholic guilt thing, the
Oh,
penis
yeah,
thing and
absolutely.
stuff. Right,
yeah.
right.
I've got it all. I got everything.
Maybe it adds to your
12
humor,
years
though.
of Catholic school instills that in you.
Right.
You know what I
And
mean?
you got the serious nuns who were born in the 1920s. When you look back, they're probably the bit. Now you can tell as an adult, they might have been like bitter and
Yeah,
nasty, and
yeah.
some could be. Were you like thrown in wastebaskets and slapped? And
No, not really, to that extent. I'm not a baby boomer. I'm a pre-boomer because I was born in 43.
wow, just on the edge of World War II.
He's
Right.
an uber boomer.
I'm an uber boomer or baby bomber,
I gotta say, I
whatever you
think
want.
you're in better shape than Mike. That's
Absolutely.
embarrassing.
It looks like he's about 8 months pregnant. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm
know,
doing
he
March.
hides it- he
I'm
hides
doing
it.
March.
You should do a shtick. There was what Saturday Night Live shtick with Fred Garvin, male prostitute. He's all out of shape and his
Fred
hernia.
Garvin.
Yeah, Fred Garvin. He had a hernia belt. That's what you should be doing. Oh,
I'm doing March.
You're doing March,
Baby and dad are doing fine. I can do anything a woman can do except for have babies, and now I'm working on that.
But well, you look like you're ready for sex marriage. I look at you and it's like you should have an orgy volunteer.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a very heterosexual way.
Absolutely.
You're like a serious virile man. I can see.
I
you
went
both.
out the other night, and you see this shirt?
Yes.
Okay. It's a spider. I had no idea. It was given to me
Looks
as,
like a
as a
Rorschach
gift.
test,
It
but
was,
now you
it,
told me,
it
now I
was,
can
it was
see
a
it.
spider.
Yeah, I can see it now.
And somebody come over to me, a young lady come over to me, and she's about 25, 26. She goes, "What's with the spider?"
She's making
I said, "I beg your
conversation.
pardon."
Or
She
the
goes, "What's with
Spider-Man.
the spider?" I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." She goes, "What are you, Spider-Man or something like that?" And then I looked down, and I realized I just thought it was
Doesn't
something.
look at what he gets dressed with when he goes out.
know?
I thought it might lead to a penis comment.
No, nothing like that.
No, but I can see.
But I
can
did
see
tell
you with
her
the
I'm old
ladies.
enough to be your brother. I'm old enough to be your brother.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you know that our mother, she was 93 years old before she died, and she didn't need glasses. She just drank straight out of the bottle.
There you go. You practice that. Yeah. Rim shot.
What did your mom have to say about you guys at the dinner table?
Oh, God, she just sat
Did
and
anyone
laughed.
keep up?
Keep
She
your
just
hands
laughed.
off the table. You might get a fork in them.
I can see.
Irish woman, boy, I'll tell you.
She was tough though. She had to be tough, probably.
Oh, yeah,
you
with
kids.
5 kids, right?
Oh, yeah,
And
I
my
mean-
dad passed away.
I'm like, yeah.
We got a steak.
I would have left.
Let me
I
tell you,
guess-
if she would go out and buy a steak, right, if she could afford the steak, and she would slice it this way, all the way down, and then all the way down again, all the way down again. So it looked like we had tons of steak in the
Right.
frying pan, like that.
With potatoes.
With
with
potatoes.
Fried, beaten, whatever way.
Sounds like the Waltons, and then you got like one little piece each and everything.
And then, let me tell you
You
what she
guys
would
fought
do.
with the dog for the
She
scrap.
would cook, she would switch the steak with liver. And she would put liver in the frying pan, but she would mask it with onions and all that. That's all you smell. And we were just, oh boy, that smells great, Ma. I like
She was
that.
very smart. What'd you do with the
We-
steak then? I mean, for
Oh
another
no,
day?
this is another day. We'd have steak at the beginning of the month, and we'd be eating liver at the end
Okay,
of the month. Right?
gotcha.
It was like 20 cents a pound or something like that, or 90 cents a pound. And we'd sit there and we'd cut it, eat it, bada bing. What's this, Ma? What is this? You like that? I mean, I don't know whether you've ever had liver or not.
I'm not a big fan, but I've had it. Yes.
Well,
I don't like the smell, but they say it's very healthy for you though.
oh yeah. So
No,
anyway, that was it. That's Ma.
So is this true though? He basically paved the way for you, and you should feel fortunate.
Yeah, he showed me the way, and then what I did was I was new and improved. In fact,
But who's
he
the-
was married, had one wife. I was bisexual. If I wanted sex, I had to buy it.
I thought it meant that you like young boys and older men, but that's another thing.
I drove him over here, and he was practicing these jokes
I'm a
on
card-
the way.
I'm a
These are not
card-carrying member
impromptu.
of-
I want you to give him some props for trying this.
I'm a card-carrying member of the Man Boy Association. I'll have you know that, okay?
That's Lambo by.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, we don't want the vice police. So anyway, God, times when you are having fun. Okay, here's some jokes we have to go over. And if you want to just blow them off, because we want you to also entertain. Okay, both of you are DJs. What makes you unique as a DJ? Who wants to go first? And be cognizant of the time, so we can't take a long time talking about each thing.
DJ work and
Yes.
stuff like
What
that.
makes you so unique?
Tell 'em
Why
what
you?
Tell them what you've done.
I've done at least 1,000 weddings. I started professionally in 1972, all the way up until the present day. And I've done 1,000 of them, at least. like that. That's not to mention 7 nights a week at different local bars like the Rustic Inn. You know, he said, what you just said about mob owned, like that. Who knows? You know, like that.
But you saw some characters coming.
Oh
coming
God,
into it.
yes. Vinny Bombats and all these people come in and sit down and they look around like that and have jackets on. They go like this, you know, and you say to yourself, "Hey, what do you got to paint?"
But they're always perfect gentlemen. And everything.
Perfect gentlemen.
Did
you
they
know.
ever ask you for songs or else or nothing?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
absolutely, yeah. I had a friend back then. His name was Cheech, and he owned a pizza joint, as they all did at one time or another. You
Is
know,
that a way to
bars and-
launder money or something, or is it easier to start?
I wouldn't say that, but I would just, you know.
Something easier to start though. You just get the
Yeah.
oven.
And I have no idea whatever happened to Cheech. I saw him about maybe 15, 20 years ago. He came to a place that I was playing in Morrisville.
Cheech is actually Mike now. So.
Oh, that's Cheech, right? Yeah, it's Cheech.
Follow-
And I'm Chong,
Chong,
right? I'm
right,
Chong.
right.
And
What's your greatest unique skill though?
I
Out
sing.
of all that.
I sing. I'm in a band right now called the
You
New.
didn't answer the question if you noticed. but
Oh
anyway.
no.
Oh no.
I'm
What's
sorry.
why are you unique as a DJ?
Yeah. If you could sum
because
it up. consciously,
some
yeah.
of the DJ work.
What makes
because
a great DJ?
I can reading a crowd.
Right. Okay.
All you have to do is look out and see what your crowd is, especially at a wedding like that, because you've got every age group. But if you go and do a club, you have to read the crowd and see what their age bracket is, give an idea what it is, and play it. And you'd be surprised that I would have kids come up and say, 21 years old or something, 18, 19, 20, like that, and they would say, "What are they?" I said, "Well, they're called turntables."
Really?
And they went,
It's like a
"What do
museum
they-
piece
yeah.
to them already.
What do they do? I said,
Oh
"Well,
my
they
God.
play music."
I still can't believe
you
it.
know?
We're old. We're archaic. But it's
And that
only been
would be
20. They have no idea. They've
Have no idea
their
what they
parents
are.
never mentioned it, or maybe they'd
No.
never father either, because no
No.
one went turntable.
Yeah.
What about you? What made you unique or better than your brother?
Well, what made me unique? I've done at least 1,001 weddings in my lifetime, and I didn't work just 7 nights a week. I worked 8 nights a week. In fact, that's where the Beatles got their song from, 8 nights a
Right,
week.
you influence them that way.
Yeah.
But what about pacing the songs? Is it like 4 songs at a certain pace and 1 song? It all
I'll
just
give
depends
you.
on
I'll
the
give you
crowd.
a surefire way. If you go into a bar,
Wait a minute, I thought it was my turn.
I'm sorry, I just took over. You go into
He's
you're
older.
working in a bar, and the bar owner looks at you, and everybody's out there on the dance floor, and they're dancing, having a great time. You have to read the crowd and know when to put a slow song on, or something that we used to call Tommy Tasker floor clearers, to get them off the floor
Oh, when
and
drinking.
start drinking.
Right.
Because they're all sweaty and everything like that, and there'd be popcorn, feed them stuff with
But
salt.
you have to tell them the reason being when you're a disc jockey. If you're working for a bar, you want the people to sit down. If you get them really going, you can't keep them going for a half hour, an hour dancing on the dance floor. You have to sit them down because you're working for the bar. You want them drinking.
Right.
And then when we
Isn't
work
that
for
what I just said?
and then we work for caterers.
Yeah.
Caterers was just the opposite. You would work just the opposite way.
little-
You would try
And
to keep them
you
up.
had to work with a caterer.
It used to be counterintuitive because
Yeah.
naturally I have them going. I have the flow. I know them. I have the chemistry. But then you have to also think about the business end.
And you look at their age and you know what they want and stuff like that.
What songs would empty out like a crowd of 25-year-olds, like a Barry Manilow? They would get off.
Well, no, if it's a slow song and they had a date or a wife,
They might
then
stay.
they might stay and dance,
Right.
right, like that. If they didn't, they would just go off and have a drink somewhere or go to the bathroom or what have you. But you pick the music to fit the crowd,
And
is
you,
what you
you
would
get
do.
a sense of that after
And
a
if I
while.
want to get them up, I would put on Shout, by the
Oh, yeah.
Otis Day and the Nights.
That
or,
leads to I segue. What and anyone can jump in, but these are questions from Nassau Street in Princeton. As DJs, it's a multi-track question. Multi-track. What songs? What song can you never get enough of? What songs are don't get enough credit? Or one song, and what song really are songs that you don't want to ever hear again if you were happy?
I don't want to hear any. A lot of the Motown, they've run that right into the ground.
You don't want to hear
So
them.
when they say "stop" in the name of love, it's just more or less just stop.
Stop.
I've heard it enough. And the Bristol stop. I live right near Bristol,
Right.
but the kids might be pistols there. But I'm sick and tired of the
I remember
Bristol
the Bristol
stop.
Stomp. That's Bristol, England. I think they're talking about.
So there's certain records that
No.
they.
Oh no.
No, it was a Goodwill Fire Hall in Bristol, PA.
Really?
The reason I know that is because I was there when Len Barry and the Dovells, they were sitting there watching all the kids out there doing what was called the stomp. It was called foot stomping, maybe 200, 300 kids, 18, 19, whatever. And up there, and I was DJing at the time for a guy by the name of Ed Lowe, and he said, what are they doing out there? That's what Len Barry said. And he looked at it and he went, wow, kids in Bristol are sharp as a pistol.
And he's the one, by
When
the
they
way.
do the Bristol Stomp, and that's the gospel. On my mother, who's 93 years old, on her grave, that's the truth. That's where
cool.
it
So
started.
this is a very local legend. That song, people know that even though they don't know what the song's about, but they've heard the name.
Well, everybody's heard the Bristol Stomp, but Len Barry's the guy who sang 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, it's so easy.
Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? Yeah.
Len Barry's the guy
Len
who did
Barry's the leader
1,
of
2,
the
3.
Bristol Stomp.
And he was related to, I don't know, a lot of people out
Gene
there
Barry.
will have heard of High Lit.
Yeah, High Lit.
No.
He
Local disc jockey,
Philadelphia disc jockey.
That's when everything was local.
Yes.
Tell him to leave.
Okay.
Can you smack him?
One song I don't want to hear ever.
Yes.
Celebration. The reason is it came out in 79, okay? I played it at least 10,000 times in all this time.
It's torture now.
It's
Even
torture.
even if it works, it's just torture.
It's
for you.
torture.
Right.
It is. For me. But everybody says play Celebration.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, right.
Guess what?
You know, it might be someone else's unique moment for you.
Right,
It's
right.
just
For
pain.
me, you know, but you have to do it. You have to put it on.
Right.
You know?
I've been told it's only 5 minutes, so maybe we'll take a little break and we'll set you up, and you're going to sing a song.
Yeah, I want to sing a song. It's Tony Bennett's birthday. I think he just turned 93.
Yeah.
My God.
And I'm a big fan of Tony. And I got to tune up here a little bit.
I like the string. I like that.
You like those strings?
Yeah.
And I like Tony Bennett a lot. And then what I do is I sing it in like
That sounds good.
Dean Martin once did. I Left My Heart in San Francisco.
Right.
So I'm going to do a little Dino.
Are you going to do it as Toby Teeth or as Mike
Well, I'm having a
Multitasker?
problem with my teeth tonight. I lost my personality, so I'm going to have to sing it because they just broke. I'm going to have to sing it
It's funny.
a cappella, or not a cappella. I have my accompaniment right here.
Okay. Well, when you're ready, just go ahead. It's going to be
Okay.
Mike Multitasker singing his version of I Left My Heart in San Francisco, while his brother will look on. His brother can be like Johnny Carson. If you like him, you tell him to stay. If you don't like it, tell him to leave.
Do you want
Got
to
it.
wait for the commercial, or what are we
No, can we go? We'll go.
Okay. Okay, ready? Wait a minute. Okay. I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars.
Do,
The morning fog
do, do,
may chill
do, do.
the air.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't care, my love waits there
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
in San Francisco,
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
above the blue
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
and windy sea. When I come home to you,
Yeah, baby.
San Francisco,
Tell me about it.
the morning fog and sun will shine for me. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I knew you
He
would
ain't
add
bad.
it.
He ain't bad.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
wait
wish
a
we had
minute.
rehearsed it, you know, but
I thought that was great.
This is my first drink today.
Now, he can really sing. Like, well, I know he could sing because I saw him sing before, and you did it well too. And this is not the best place to sing
This
it.
is my first drink today with my left hand.
Well, and that was really great. I have nothing wise ass to say. I'm very impressed. You got to come back again. You
I'll
can
be
still
back.
you can hit all the notes still, and you can stay. Well, yeah, but you performed.
I had a girl.
Actually, believe it or not, I gave you 2 CDs. You'll listen to them whenever you get a chance in
Okay.
your car or something like that. They were done 15 years ago, 15, 16 years ago. My voice has dropped about 3 octaves since then.
I like it though. You
You
have
know,
a great voice.
but what you want to do is listen to them and
With
let
music.
me know. Let me
Okay.
know
With
what you
music.
think.
I listened to his voice on, where is it? On
Your oldies
Your oldiesradio.com, Tommy T. Tasker. I did listen to your great voice. I'm jealous of your voice. And we have Mike Multitasker, and hopefully you're going to come back and do your stand-up.
You do the stand-up, and the other thing is, just real quick, I don't want to be apolitical, but I'm not for Trump. I'm not for Hillary Clinton.
You're for Trump. You watch
I just
Fox
want to
News.
let you know.
listen to Rush
I don't
Limbaugh.
know if a lot of people know this, but
Rush Limbaugh,
recently
Trump, Fox
I
News.
went.
Listen to no,
Recently, I went to.
the inauguration.
No, I went. They had an auction for Bill and Hillary Clinton's underwear, and I got Hillary's underwear. I have her underwear here. And I'm going to have that DNA tested out. These are Hillary's real underwear.
You're very brave, Doctor.
got
Those skid marks look very fresh.
We're going to run DNA test on that.
Well, you guys got to come back. And this has been another amazing segment with Mike Multitasker, Toby Teeth, and Tommy T. Check them up on YourOldiesRadio.com. We'll be right back. Hi, Adam Bierman of Breezin with Bierman. Back to one of my favorite segments, the preamble. Issue 1. For those who actually watch this show and follow religiously, which you should, longtime co-host Kurt Tazelaar got up and walked off. It was shocking. I even was shocked, not hurt. Now I find out that he wanted an email from me. I did not email him after he walked off. I didn't think he wanted to see me. I think he feels a little hurt. So I'm saying out to Kurt publicly, I still love you and I hope you love me. And I didn't email you back because I thought you didn't want to hear from me because you said that you didn't want to, you couldn't stand myself or Vivian Schneidman, who was the guest on the show that night. So I'm perplexed. I'm kafunkt. What's the Yiddish word? Kaplempt or something.
No.
I don't know.
Did he email you?
No, he's waiting.
Oh, okay.
It turned out he was waiting for an email. But this is when you're in a delicate situation, and I'm actually sensitive. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't email him because he's going to be like, F you, I don't want to hear from you. Just get away from me. Maybe I have to give the guy space.
Oh, that's your defense mechanism.
No,
Sometimes
I'm
you need to give space. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know but it turns out I talked to someone who's very close to the show, who happens to produce it, said he was
Okay.
actually, he said Adam didn't even give me an email. So I'm not, But
He-
then, now,
He
did not-
emailed me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I emailed him with the picture, so he appreciated it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so and what was this conversation? It was just like private between you two.
Oh no, it's just a casual conversation regarding the picture I sent him. It's not nude picture. It's just me with his hat at that time, the top hat.
Was this a gesture of just conciliation?
Yeah, no, he was not mad at me. He was mad at you and Vivian.
I don't know I still don't know what I did wrong, though. What do you think I did
Did you
wrong?
watch the show?
I thought I was laughing.
I
Yes,
watched the show.
So what do you think?
I didn't think anything, and also the way that he got off the chair and all that, I thought that he needed to go.
Did you watch
So-
the full show?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't see anything on anything while he was listening to the conversation or anything different or to even picture a problem in the making. I didn't see that. I just watched the show and
What did you
at
see,
the end
Ryan?
I saw that
yeah.
I said I don't think that is any different of any show except that he just walk out. But the conversation, the interview, the whole thing to me was like any show.
Well, while it was happening, I just thought it was just like, it's just your usual stick, like back and forth, both of you, like just do that
Yeah.
all the time. The comic,
Riding
comic
each
tandem,
other,
yeah.
blustery, yeah.
Until like it really happened, that really like, oh, he really got mad. But I
Right.
already observed him that he got quiet for like, a few minutes,
Well,
like
I
during
noticed-
that round
I
table.
said look at his body
and then he
language.
just like stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, usually he does that anyway because I always like sit next to him, so
Yes,
I see him all the time. But at that time, he really got quiet for like at least like more than 3 minutes, and like did not really input anything. And yeah,
But,
Just-
but I don't remember
Oh, but
what
you
was
said
the
you saw
call.
something different.
No,
We
I
anything
didn't see
different.
it. I know, I
What did you
didn't
see
see
different?
Oh no,
any-
I just saw the difference like
Oh,
when
no,
he
the
was being
question
quiet
was,
already.
Ryan, maybe because you have too much perfume. I love it, but it's
Oh, am I? No, I didn't.
I don't
don't
smell
wear
anything. My nose.
It's a
no,
lotion.
never.
yeah, but you were leading me to believe that you did see something different because you said, "Did you see the show?" And I go, "Of course I saw
Oh
the
no,
show."
because like she was saying that she did not see anything at all, but
No,
because I was sitting across
to make
him and I
him
saw
mad,
it.
to make him actually madder
no.
this time than another time.
No, nothing really particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah, nothing
particular.
in particular.
And I don't even remember what was the topic about. to fit.
It was Vivian talking about grocery.
This is a snarky tone.
Oh, sorry.
Talks
about groceries. About groceries.
Yeah, like that. She was telling a story regarding like she was waiting in line to the cashier of the grocery
Okay, so
store.
right, so then he's listening. That's the thing. You said
Yeah,
that
he was
he's
listening.
quiet,
I was listening
but
as well.
but is not a quiet because.
No, I did not see it coming.
Right,
That's the
what I
question.
mean.
I did
If
not
he's
see
quiet,
it
it's
coming.
because he's listening.
Yeah.
There's nothing to add to the conversation. So that's what I mean. When I saw the show, even knowing what had happened, I saw the show and I said, but what happened? Why did at the end? Why is that he left? It was
But I
the
feel
same.
like I think maybe like he was just like having some, moments at that time during the taping. But the two of you are like Vivian and you are really like on him, and he was just by himself. So maybe that contributed because I think if it's just the two of you, it's fine. But I think there's the element that Vivian was there, and because the outburst like started like with Vivian, like
Vivian
he
is
said,
to be blamed.
No, he
It's
said
only
something.
Vivian.
Yeah, he said something about like, are
was
you
a
gonna?
tipping
Yeah,
point.
are you gonna interpret? Are you gonna
Interpret-
Yeah,
interpret
he's
what he
interrupting you too. So are you gonna stop him?
Oh,
too?
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
really
yeah.
started there because
Yeah.
like from Vivian just like she had an interview before that segment.
About her book.
But yeah, about her book, and then Adam has already been there since preamble. But the two of them have been like doing it. It's just like it was fine. I think like it really like, egged like with Vivian's presence and. Yeah, because Vivian does not stop you when you interrupt. Like, but when it's Kurt, she says something that, oh, you're interrupting me.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
that's what I saw
Right, I see. Maybe that was
after
bothering-
watching already the show.
Maybe this was building
Yeah, it
other
was
shows
building.
or something.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I think I was outside when you were interviewing Vivian, so maybe it started there. I don't know. Like, what did you talk about?
I don't I have to look at the show. I have to like scrutinize this film and get a forensic psychiatrist. Maybe not Vivian because she can't be objective. Maybe to
Where's
see this.
Vivian?
She's
like
that's
lost.
issue number 2.
Okay.
Vivian Schneidman, who helped spur on this thing. And before we get into Vivian, to me, I always saw the calisthenics of the preamble. It's kind of like hopscotch. It's not always going to be perfect, but you finally you jump in, you do a couple of jumps, you jump out again, and everyone has their natural feel. He got mad at my wife, and I was going to have to get physical with him.
Who?
The show before, he said to my wife, "You talked the whole show, Sandra." And I just thought it more naturally. She had more to say. Different times you have more to say than other times. One time you guys didn't talk at all. I had to be both
one
you
time
and the guest.
Yeah, I don't like talk.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
that much. Sometimes when I
Another time
don't
you
know
interview
anything.
yourself.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one was talking. But I didn't see anything wrong. The other time, you and I probably did talking a lot, but it just fit in well. The chemistry was there, and I know it was part of the round table.
Yeah.
And maybe that made him mad. Maybe, since he won't come back on again, and I was thinking
I
of
hope
having...
he does.
He has to wear a dress then if he comes back on.
Okay.
That is going to be... I'm sorry. He has to
Are
pay
you
some
gonna email
penalty.
him now? Are you gonna email him now?
Maybe he
that
finds
you know?
out I want him to wear a dress. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But my feeling, there has to be a consequence. I can't, come on. We have to have discipline, don't we? Maybe not
What
the
are you
kind
gonna-
you're into.
Well, maybe like not in this setting,
In the
but
setting.
yeah.
So he has.
What did he do?
He just walked off like that.
Because he got
I
mad.
really don't really care, but we have to have some standards here.
What standards? Come on now, like you're being funny. What standards are you talking about?
So he'd have to wear a dress for 10 minutes, at least something.
No, I think he's done.
Well, so what did he say before we ever got to Vivian? So you had community, because then you said
he just
you wanted the honor of being a co-host when we don't want a full-time.
Oh, I just said that because I know there's nothing going on with the show.
Thanks.
At that time, I said like, let's try a new thing, and I didn't know you're gonna start so early.
We
It's supposed
always
to
start
be
at
6
6.
o'clock. It's only
Well,
6
that-
o'clock.
no,
What's your
that's
day
because-
job
no,
then?
that
Have
was
some
a-
priorities.
Yeah, good thing.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, like
Anyway.
he just appreciated the gesture that I reached out after the incident.
Really, I'm being serious. I would have emailed him, but I don't know what to do when people he walked off. He was pissed. He said, "I'm sick of you and Vivian," or something like that.
Yeah.
So do I go up there and maybe he's like F off. I don't want to talk to you. So I just let it go for a while, and then my life does get busy, and now 30 days have gone.
So I
30
guess the
days,
saga
wow.
continues. Yeah, that's a month ago.
Okay, so issue 2, Vivian Schneidman, and again we've talked about this. I think I mentioned to
Well,
you.
by the way, Vivian is going to have a presentation of the book, I believe, on March 1st at the NASA Club.
What book?
Her book.
But
Her
for the
book, that's-
crowd,
that's very
updated for the crowd.
expensive,
What's
yeah.
the book called again? Her forensic.
Is something.
Guide to Forensic
The reason I'm saying that, someone told me.
No, I just want to announce that she's going to have that
Someone,
at the NASA
someone,
Club.
the reason I brought that up, I'm segueing a little bit. At the local PCDO meeting, I forget who said, Adam, when I see your show and I like it, it was a woman, I forget who it, now I forget her name. But she said, sometimes mention that, if you're talking about a book, mention again what the book is and put it in context for those who don't watch the show regularly, as you know.
Yeah, well,
So
yes.
let's keep mentioning it.
Okay,
Guide.
so she's a forensic psychiatrist, and the book is about that, about the need of lawyers to understand that in order to.
How about the need for Vivian to get her life together and maybe come on the show?
Yeah, what
regularly?
happened to her? She said she's
I
gonna
don't
bring.
know.
She's gonna bring
You-
a guest, and she
She's
will
gonna
be
Skype,
here.
She's going to Skype something.
Yeah.
She has to pay a penalty.
Yeah,
She wants
like
to come back on.
she gives us like ideas, and then
Right.
she's gone.
And she's gone.
Yeah. What's going on with your show, Adam? Everybody's canceling all the time.
They're not canceling.
What are you doing?
What do you mean canceling?
We have like people cancel last week, last month,
Who
and then this
canceled?
month. Like,
No, they didn't want to. I think they're scared to come on. No, they never came on. The two guests we wanted,
when last, yeah.
they obviously didn't want to come on for whatever reason.
Okay, so
we
they
stopped chasing
chicken
them down.
out.
Yeah, they chicken out, or they don't want to come on. Who knows? They don't want to come on. They see the show, they're scared. They chicken out. They don't care. I don't know. And the other one is I don't want to get into big because I don't want to have a murder in Philadelphia. One guest didn't come when he heard the other guest was going to come.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was-
the other guest is sick. I've talked to him on the phone. And unless he's faking because he's an actor, but he loves to come on the show.
Yeah, I
His
think-
bronchitis was awful. He sounded terrible.
Yeah, he wouldn't miss
He's-
the
he's-
show
no,
'cause
he's
he
a-
wants
he-
to see me. So
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So that was that. Also, I don't want a lot. The premise before we agreed on this. We don't nothing against having a lot of guests, but it's more fun when you can go 20 minutes and start talking.
I just didn't know like
Depending
it's
on the
coming.
guest, but
Yeah.
it could be
So
good.
I don't try as hard to get people anymore.
I know, they come to
They
us.
come to us, and I don't try hard. I don't chase after them. Like
No,
I
we
used to.
don't. I
No.
never did that
You
as
don't,
well.
Exactly.
When
And-
they said they cannot come, it's like okay, so we're
and we
gonna
told
move.
Vivian, Raya said, we're not chasing Adam. Remember you told me this. Don't chase after Vivian. You said
I
that.
did not
You
say
did
that.
say that.
But she just like pops up and then pops out. Like I don't know where
Yeah.
she is.
I know, because I know she does. If she really wants to come on, she'll come on. Because I know she has a calendar. I know she has like ink, and she could say, show.
No, I think, but she was bothered by what happened last episode. She was so concerned, like after the show, if you've seen
But that's
her.
part of her I have to save people complex. She has to get over that one too.
Well, everybody
Anyway,
knows that the
you're
show
making
is
a
the
snarky
last.
comment about Vivian.
The
though.
show is the last Friday of each month.
I know, this
Everybody
is-
knows that unless there is a holiday or
It's not a
something that
mystery.
it has to be missed.
None of this is a mystery.
So yeah, that is a fact.
And I even have a short attention span, but you can still, I know it's a month, everything's a month away, so things kind of fade. I get that. But if you really want to be, just write it down. Or on your computer.
I don't even write it down. It just
Well,
happens.
you weren't on time today.
It's
You
6
forgot
o'clock.
about-
I'm here at 6 o'clock.
if I may
6:09.
say, you
No,
forgot-
6:09. I sat down
Get
here.
back to the Starkey
If
comment.
I may
God.
say, you forgot about dinner.
No, that dinner I did not forget. I was just busy.
But when were you?
I did not officially cancel. He canceled it right away, and I just said okay.
No, I
dinner.
didn't cancel.
Again, give
Okay.
context to our
Yes,
fans. What are you talking about?
Excuse me, I said, what
I
do
don't
you
think
want
our
me-
audience wants to know this.
What do you want?
I wanna
what do you
know,
want
but give
to
some
eat?
context.
And you said when? I said tomorrow, and I said, oh, I am busy.
Yeah, but I did not
Then-
say I'm canceling.
Oh,
anyway,
So
these
how
men
is
say-
what
that?
other topics do you have?
So
Adam?
do we Skype while we eat?
Yeah, we can do that as well.
Oh, you were supposed to have a meeting, and he blew you
Yeah,
off.
and
yes,
he
blew
blew
off.
me off
She blew-
last
she-
minute.
You blew, woman, girl?
Yeah.
I
talked
blew
to the
everyone, like I guess.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, we're in
That's what he
prison.
said.
Sorry.
That's what he said.
That's what he
And,
said.
yeah,
not
she,
one of our guests.
she
I'm
was
just
not
joking. I
gonna.
don't-
Oh my God, what
She
are
was
you
not
talking
gonna.
about?
You were
don't
not
know.
gonna tell me. I
We-
would have had dinner ready.
Oh, can I say something? Not that we're just.
What
going
are you
off.
talking
I
about?
started
I did
studying
not say
GPS,
do anything.
and you're not going to have this job anymore. Did Sally do this or something? You know when you're talking about the Y next gen?
Yeah.
They did a GPS. I do
GPS. What is GPS?
a PSA.
PSA. GPS. No, it's just like
It's your perfume. I can't.
Sally was just able to score me a PSA,
So-
free PSA, like for
it's
1 week.
6:58. I'm watching because I do quality control. I actually watch other shows.
Do you really watch it?
I go comatose at times because it's all about saving lives and your soul and your psyche and everything.
Oh,
And sometimes,
positive
and
energy.
thank God for Sally, because sometimes some of these shows look like porno films. The lighting goes in and out, the sound goes up and down. And Patrick McDowell, even though Patrick's a wanker because he won't come on, But they
Yeah,
do-
what happened to that?
He's
Anyway.
a wanker, anyway. But all of a sudden, all of a sudden, the PSA of him going join. What was it?
YWCA, the Next Gen Board.
Proving that no one watches the show, because if anyone watched it, you wouldn't have that position anymore after the interview you did with us.
You know what? I got scared actually.
You should have.
I got scared after watching that segment of the
if you're thinking
interview.
of some kind of-
You guys are bad. Like,
What do you
especially
expect?
you. He keeps like saying that. Oh, I was just doing that for my resume.
You
Come
are.
on now.
I think you are. That's part of it.
Well, that's
Is
part
anything
of it.
wrong with
But
that?
I
Is
really
anything wrong with that?
no, but I really like to empower women and
Empower.
eliminate racism.
Can you hit it
I
every
am
time
tired of the word empower.
Thank you. And I asked you, how do you
I'm
empower women?
tired.
And you were like, and I tell them like, hey, life
No,
is
I did
good.
not say that
You might as
because
well.
I cannot even like talk between you and Kurt.
Ooh.
at
Are
that
you going to get
time-
up and leave now too?
No.
Will you give Kurt one of your dresses?
Yeah, I
To
think
wear?
it will
Okay.
fit him.
Okay, what are you going to do then to help empower? Please explain to me.
Empower who?
The Gen X people.
No,
at the
like
Y.
that's done, and I might be banned after that.
No one
So-
watches. We've reached the point we know no
No,
one's watching the show.
they told me they saw the PSA, so I had to reason out that oh yeah, I did not really do that for on behalf of you guys. It's just like my interview, and they played it as a PSA.
It's a 2-minute PSA of him going.
It's not 2 minutes, is it?
The PSA is less than 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was less.
So they didn't see the segment though with Kurt.
No, hopefully not. But they were aware that I had an interview, so they might look for it.
Yeah, you might be out after that one.
Yeah, I think so. We have a board meeting next week.
Just tell them.
might be voted
Tell
out.
them you were sabotaged and Adam's a complete a-hole.
Oh, they know you. Yeah, bad,
know
bad
me?
yeah,
Oh, really?
bad image. So they said like you are in that show.
No,
No, really?
That's all I
I'm
said.
happy they
Like,
know
okay.
me. No, I'm excited to, the old line when someone calls me a horrible man, I take it as a
well,
compliment. 'cause
I think that
don't-
it was
she's talking over
Dr.
me.
Christian Barnard, the heart transplant.
He did the first heart transplant, yes.
He said, only to tall trees the wind blow the leaves.
Exactly.
So exactly. So if
Thank you,
people
dear.
knows you
Thank you, dear.
one way or the
Oh
other,
my
it's
God,
because you're a
husband and
tall
wife.
tree.
Come on.
Thank you, dear. No, she tells me when she doesn't like something.
And,
Oh, I know.
and
Sandra does
sometimes
that.
people are people are super over sensitive. That is
Well,
annoying.
In all fairness, we don't know what they said though.
No, I know, but in
Oh,
general,
no, they just said, like, they're
in
aware about the
general,
show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they were aware about the show.
Okay, so but in
Or in
general,
Princeton
these
TV, I was
days,
surprised.
people have to, like, you cannot talk freely because people are gonna be offended.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
kind of it's getting a little
And-
out of control that way. So I don't like it. I
Some
don't
people
like
are like
it
that.
way.
And some people I talk to, they're just cool. Like my father, it's just not my thing, Adam. I don't want to watch it. And it's cool because he knows it's not his thing. But yeah, anyone who takes me literally seriously, like I've been told I'm a hate monger, I'm
It's not
homophobic.
that bad at all anymore.
No, but by oversensitive people, no, we make comments though all the
yeah.
time. They
We
don't
always make
politically correct,
comments.
but they're joking. But some people don't. They get
Some
they get
people
religious
don't.
I think no
about
one
it.
in this table are PC. That's why it's kind of like tough for
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, having a
Especially in
foreigner
Princeton.
looking guy like you upsets me sometimes.
Really?
Yes, you're a foreigner.
Yeah, I am.
Is Trump after you?
Oh, I'm trying to hide. Well, anyway, you want to do Oscar predictions? So we're gonna see this.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
next
I'll
one. Let's
tell
do
you,
our
I'll tell you.
Oscar
But
I'll
predictions.
tell
okay, you guys
Okay,
can go.
this is
We
what
only have 3
I
minutes.
think.
In
yeah.
the final 3 minutes.
Should
No,
win.
just Best Picture.
Best Picture, unfortunately, is gonna go to La La Land.
La La Land. That's my prediction as well. Best Actor.
Should be dominated. What should have been dominated was Silence.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that.
Okay, but
Nobody
that
has
should.
seen any of the movies.
Okay,
anyway.
so then for
Best actor.
best actor, I will go for Denzel Washington.
I think I want Denzel to win, but I think Casey Affleck will win.
You know,
It's just like, you know, white and
I
black,
would give
so.
it to, instead of Casey Affleck, I would then give it to Andrew Garfield because he's nominated for Hacksaw.
Yeah,
Hacksaw Ridge. But if they count, even if it was not nominated, Silence, they should give it to Garfield.
How about Best Actress?
Best actress, I would go for, definitely, I will go for Natalie Portman.
I want Natalie Portman to win, but I think Emma Stone will win for
Yeah,
La La Land.
And then for
Best Supporting Actress.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis, Fences.
Adam
Really
Bierman, Dark Victory with Lauren Lapre directing. I should get best
He's
supporting
coming,
actress.
he's coming
Military.
next
Dark
week.
Military, Dark Victory with actress.
I know, Dark Military. He's gonna watch this show. He watches the show like from the start to finish. So.
Dark Military, the best movie
Not
ever.
Dark Military.
He knows what I mean. He
He's
knows I'm
coming
for
next
him.
month to promote that.
And I should win Best Supporting Actor for that. Thank you, and thank you, Lauren. I do love you for putting me in that film.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm kissing his butt.
Okay.
Well, I'm
You
transparent.
shoot.
I'm more transparent than you are.
Who is
Oh my
the,
God! What are you talking
who are
about?
the
You're like,
supporting
I'm
actors?
helping. I mean, parrying younger women.
Who are the supporting actors?
Actress?
Who are the supporting actors?
I don't know.
You have 1 minute.
Actor is like the guy from Moonlight will win.
Yeah, that he
Yeah,
will win.
his name is like
And
hard
besides,
to
he's
pronounce.
in 2
Oh,
movies too.
you were watching Fast
Ali,
and Furious.
Ali,
That's what
Mr.
you want, don't
Let's
watch.
call him
Yeah,
Mr. Ali.
and like superhero movies.
Mr. Ali.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the last name is Ali.
So we'll check next month if we're right or wrong.
Have you seen Elle? You didn't
Oh
see
yes,
Elle.
I did see
You have
that.
30 seconds.
How do you, what
Do you want to end this segment?
What
No,
do
no,
you
you
call
guys
Elle?
first.
Keep talking.
What happened to what?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. You have to.
No,
watch
I
it yourself.
saw.
Okay, let's
We
tell Kurt.
saw
Let's tell
it.
Kurt we love him then.
Yeah, Kurt, we love
Okay,
you.
Kurt.
We hope you come back.
I thought you didn't want him back.
No, I want him back.
I thought you wanted to be the
Kurt,
I
king.
don't want to
love
be next to
you.
you. I just want to
Oh.
like fill in while he's not here.
We love you, and
That's
I
about
promise
it.
that I won't be motor mouth.
Say-
That's what you
say
call
like
it.
sorry
Why
now.
are you apologizing? Okay.
No, I
just said-
No.
I am not
I'm sorry.
apologizing. I'm saying
apologize.
I promise that I
apologize.
am not gonna be motor mouth next time that
you
we
weren't
work
motor
together.
mouth.
I promise that I'm not gonna
But
be.
you weren't.
Well, he called me that, so I'm gonna say I promise that.
When do you
next
ever
time I will
apologize?
not.
When do you ever apologize to anybody? Never to me. What do you now? You're apologizing.
Well,
Okay, so let's take this out of this
Okay.
segment. So come
Thank
on,
you.
Adam, do it.
And we'll be right back. Hi, Adam Breezin with Bierman, back with the church lady and Vicky Estrada and her somewhat shallow girl power gang. And who do we have, church lady?
Why, this is my wonderful great nephew. He's a lovely boy. He goes to church with me every day. As you can see, dresses appropriately for a young man of his stature. He has a lovely tie on, and he sets a good example for his peers.
If I can say, he's kind of as rigid as you are. It kind of has the same kind of, should we say, proverbial pole, you know where. But anyway, did you come from where did you come from? A basement, or do you go to school, or? Doesn't talk much.
Sweetie, do you talk?
Yes, I talk. Thanks.
I think he's a little upset with me because we had to stop here and make an appearance.
What about having these females around, these kind of?
This is very licentious. Look at the girls are about to pop out on his shoulder. Isn't that special?
When I was 15, that was kind of like a dream, though.
Adam Gregory Bierman, I don't even want to go there with your dreams.
And I thought you were getting along with Vicky, and that maybe that you two were in on this. And this
Well, Vicky and I have been chatting, haven't we, dear? But I didn't expect that she would have her sluts fawning all over my nephew.
you gotta let her. Isn't that a little too much? Where's all compassion and empathy? Vicky, what do you have to say about this?
I'm really getting a little bored with this conversation. I've been talking to the church lady too much. Oh God, I'm going
I'm
kind
just
of
trying to get
crazy.
you on the straight and narrow path.
I have an idea. Maybe for the sake of diversity and exposing
Diversity?
your young charge to a different kind of life, so we can know what's right and what's wrong. Maybe they could take it with them.
All you need is the Holy Bible, Adam.
Oh my God, Vicky, please.
Well,
They're panthers on
well,
young prey.
I actually think that is good for this sweetie. Have you seen? Do you have
Is anything
friends
moving
that
inside
are
him?
female friends?
The Holy Spirit lives inside of him.
Not much else.
God.
She allows
And you could have Jesus inside of you if you would just accept him as your personal Savior and Lord. Isn't that right, honey?
Sure.
I think that
Is he on Stelazine?
he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. He needs some therapy.
Retail
that
therapy?
we
He does
can
not need therapy.
we can provide the therapy.
No.
Hey, you just
He
stay right
does
here.
not need therapy.
Why don't you take him? Here,
He
hold my
knows
hand.
that-
We'll pray.
Lord Jesus, please protect
Where are
my
we
young
going?
nephew from the evil
Where's
Jezebel
that
harlot.
This is truly a test. And that's,
Oh, honey, you're in the world, but you're not of the world.
Let him walk through
Let's
the Babylon, the Zion.
Let's go to the mall.
What?
Let's go.
The Sodom and Gomorrah of needless markup.
Worshipping the gods of materialism. Oh my Lord! Oh, what happened to my dear nephew? Oh,
Introducing the new and improved
Watch out! There might be damage. She might be like, go on.
Church Boy. Ta-da!
church boy.
Mom, can I see that ant, please?
Ah! Church lady, how do you feel? What have they done?
I don't know where
He
my
made him the one
sweet
people want
boy
to
is
drink.
gone. I'm horrified.
What happened?
This is why I didn't want you to go with these licentious sluts to the
Vic-
mall.
Oh, excuse me. We are in
They're
fashion,
not
you
sluts.
church lady. We are
One of
dressed.
us now.
You know, our idol is Mariah Carey because she makes a point in showing always her assets, no matter if it's ski season and it's cold. I have to get some work done in that because sometimes I do feel cold, so in the winter I don't feel like showing my assets as she does.
Your ass or your assets?
Well, you call it the
that's
way you
special.
want them, but I love the way she dressed. You should see her in those pictures in Vail, Colorado. Always.
Oh, is that why you like Donald Trump? Because of his wife?
What does that have to do with that?
Okay, what about
We're
what's
talking
happening,
about
girl?
Mariah Carey.
You made him someone worthy to date.
Yes. Let's just say that
That's very true.
Dating? You should not be dating until you're 21.
21.
You should remain celibate till marriage. That's what God requires.
I think we're a little past that. What happened to his hair?
I don't know. It's horrifying. That's why I got my cross out. And Satan, we're going to have to perform an exorcism on my boy. How did this happen?
Amen.
Adam Gregory Bierman, I trusted you.
I never knew why she divorced Tony Mottola.
Who cares about Tony Mottola?
We're
Who's
talking
Tony
about
Mottola?
We're talking about Mariah. Then she looked for Black Flesh. She went to Nick Cannon, and I don't know. She's with somebody
Isn't it
else
true- isn't it
today.
Black flesh.
You two aren't going to fight over him. You're both going to be with him.
Oh,
Yes, of course. How
this
we
is
do
horrifying. What happened to you?
How can you deal with this? new
Something
paradigm?
good.
Love is very
See,
important.
he likes it. There's one
This
more
is not
request now.
biblical.
Accept it.
It's not biblical. I'm sorry.
Fashion is
It
our
doesn't
Bible.
have to be biblical.
It has to be biblical because there's only one way, and we know what the right way is, son. You've lost your way. Oh no.
I think this goes deeper than just today, though.
Yes.
Have you been living like in a cage in the basement?
Say it, say it.
Certainly
Tell
not. He's
the
been
truth.
homeschooled every day of his
Yeah, I
life.
love being homeschooled.
Homeschooling. That's how we know you get the gospel and you're not contaminated by all those worldly ideas because we have to be in the world, but not of the world.
And with Skippy and oh my God.
Again, this conversation is really boring me.
And it's going downhill fast.
I don't
So where are you
think
taking him
so.
next, girls?
Just face
Oh
it.
no. We can't. You can't go out with.
We should go to fall with him.
You go to the prom? Oh my God.
That's a
sure.
licentious night of drinking and drugging and free sex and love. Missing the point of life.
Do you think you can make someone a grandmother soon or a great aunt?
He's too young for that. We don't do that before marriage.
Evolution. Oh, you don't believe in evolution.
Certainly not.
Evolution.
Evolution.
Sister, let's pray.
Adam.
Just
Evolution.
calm down.
I can't calm down when your soul is at stake.
My
He has great new souls. Where did he get those shoes?
Show the shoes.
At the
Oh,
mall.
no.
At the mall.
Dancing? That's not right. We don't do it. Dancing isn't biblical. There's only one source of truth, and you're not following it, honey. I'm gonna have to, Adam. I think we're gonna have to do an exorcism on my boy.
I think that channel.
Satan's in his bottom.
I think that channel's been switched and that ship has sailed.
I think
Well,
Satan is there.
we'll come back for the
Adam,
exorcism.
Satan, get out.
Yeah, just chill out. Come on.
Those are my girls. I
And
love
come back for
them. I love
another
them.
Church Lady and Vicky Australia and the exorcism. Breezing with Bierman. We'll be right back.
Let's go to the mall.
Welcome back to Breezing with Bierman, and we're going to have our What's Trending with Raya for this month. So there's something really tempting about saving ticket stubs from great movies or when you go to concerts or Broadway shows. But what do you actually do with it, right? You just keep keeping them and they're just all around the place. So my jewelry box actually has a lot of ticket stubs. So I really got excited when I heard about Ticket Stub Diary. So what happens here, it comes with clear sleeves of different sizes to fit different ticket stubs, along with spaces on the side so you can write in your memories over here from each event. The bonus side of this one is the Ticket Stub Diary is only $12. So you can definitely afford one of this or many of them if you have a lot of ticket stubs in your collections. So any excuse to be, subtly sarcastic is pretty great. There are a ton of things we want to say out loud, but sometimes we cannot say them because people will think we're a heartless jerk. So instead of doing that, put them in the snarky keychains. So I got introduced to these snarky keychains. So basically you can engrave all those snarky comments that you have in your mind. For example, currently unable to give a fuck, or I know guac is extra. So the tags are only $15 each and a great gift for yourself or for those sarcastic friends that you have in your life. If you are a wine lover, discovering new wines is always fun, and subscription boxes are a great way to do that. But some of those boxes can really be expensive. So Vine Box is a great option if you can, if you just want to explore the world of wine without spending a lot of money. So what happens here, every month they send you 3 glasses of wine. They come in these cool vials along with informational cards to teach you about each wine that they're giving you, or suggested wine pairings as well. Some food pairings, chocolate pairings, all those things. You can buy just one box for $29, get a 6-month subscription for $27 per box, or go for a year and pay just $25 per box. Salute! So a friend of mine reached out to me after she discovered this unique line of accessories. So second line jewelry is made of old broken drum cymbals. So they cut, file, and polish the cymbals to create necklaces, earrings, and cuffs. I really love this one. They also have a line for men that includes, tie tags and collar pins. So they can be great for, a great gift for the guy in your life that hates shopping. So check that out at secondlinejewelry.com. And our last item for this episode of Breezing with Bierman with What's Trending with Raya, that uncomfortable feeling when you have a button-down shirt under your sweater and it gets all bunchy, right? So you have to keep talking and retalking the shirt to try to smoothen them out. But sometimes you get fed up and you just don't care. You take it off and there you are in your dress, in your desk, shirtless, right? Or you just remove it. So this company, they're called Skinny Shirt. They solve this problem for us. So they make layering pieces that combine the softness of a camisole, which is the main part of this product, of this shirt, with the crispness of the, the collared shirt that we're used to have. So they come in different colors and patterns. There are sleeveless versions as well. There are even versions that have ruffled hem in case you love to play, playful look. Hit me up on Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram, and I will send you the link to check out all the styles that we have. That's at Raya Arbiol on Instagram and Twitter, and at Raya Mish on Snapchat. So that has been our What's Trending with Raya for this month. I'll see you next month for more. Thank you.